let me clarify my intro a little bit. So, I won the raffle for Yeezy for 3 pairs in 2 weeks. You know, first, I never thought this happened to me. So the first pair that I won was this Yeezy Boost 380s in alien blue. The resale price wasn't that good. So people seem to hate on these, maybe that's why I got it. So I thought to myself, hey, maybe these aren't rare enough. So me wanting to push my luck, I entered the raffle for Yeezy 350 V2 in mono pack. And I live in Asia, so I get mono clay. I'll come back to this later. And the design seemed really nice. I never had 350 before, so I entered 2 raffle in 2 different stores, in Adidas and another unnamed one. Actually, they're not unnamed, but I'm not gonna name because they're not the sponsor. I'm gonna say your name. And a few days later, guess what? I won both. So those shoes are Yeezy 350 V2 in mono clay. And in this video, I'm gonna be reviewing this one. And if you're interested in seeing me review this one, the 380 in alien blue, click the link in the video here. Hope it's up soon. And I know my channel doesn't really do shoes review, but these shoes happen to have one of my top 5 favorite tech in sneakers ever. That is the Boost technology. These shoes all have Boost, which I'll get back to this later. So as I've said, this is Yeezy Boost 350 V2 mono clay. It's one of the color in mono pack. Now these are region exclusive. So mono clays are available in Asia Pacific, and mono ice in the Americas, and mono mist in Europe. So let's talk about these shoes by beginning with the box. Again, as usual for Yeezy, they come in drawer style box. Right off the bat, you are greeted with this colorful Yeezys. And the first thing I've noticed is they've changed up the material. This is the first time Yeezy 350 V2 has had an upgraded material. I should say updated more than upgraded, because now on the mono pack, the upper is made of monofilament like material. And Adidas doesn't say much about what it is actually, but I really hope it's recycled material. Like when they did a collab with Pali, in that collab they used like the garbage from the ocean, like plastic bottles that they find in the ocean, and they recycle it to shoes. But as you can see, the upper is not prime knit anymore, so it's not really flexible. It's kind of hard like plastic. You can listen to the lace too. Okay, one thing, in the box there's no extra laces, so you only get the lace that's already on your left shoe and your right shoe. And as you expect from a monofilament material, it's hard and kinda abrasive if you wear this without socks. Going commando. That being said, that's this skeleton-like thing inside, which you can see through the upper, and it acts like a skeleton. It holds up the structure of the shoes, so it bounces back when you squeeze it. Without this, it would be like socks, abrasive socks. And this skeleton-like material has a soft touch to it, something like a craft paper you use as a kid. Which is a good thing, cause it acts as a spacer between your foot and the upper material. As I said, it might scratch your foot because it's really abrasive. Oh, and there's a heel tab here, made of the same material. It's now hard. It's not fabric. It's kind of monofilament, the same material. And for the insole, you have orange insole, saying Adidas and Yeezy on it, with a tag attached to it too. And also a 3 stripe here on the heel support. This is interesting for this colorway because all of the shoes in the mono pack, mono ice, mono mist, mono clay, they all have orange insole. And mono ice being kind of blue, mono mist being kind of gray, they all have orange insole. monoclay I think fits the name mono the best because I assume mono comes from monochromatic. So you have orange exterior and orange interior. Speaking of this three stripes, the only other place on the shoes that you can find some sort of logo or words are on here. At the end of the outsole, you'll see an Adidas logo and the word Adidas. And real quick about the lace, it makes this sound when you tie your shoes. So I don't tie my shoes. I have a special way that came up with to tie my own lace, which I'll show you in the B-roll. And the funny thing about the lace is, the lace is actually a normal lace, but covered, woven with monofilament. You can do this if you squeeze the lace. Now let's talk about the one particular thing that I like Adidas shoes so much. The boost. The boost technology that is in the sole. S-O-L-E or S-O-U-L. I think both. That is in the sole of the shoes. Now prior to wearing Adidas boost technology, I was wearing regular shoes like Nike Flyknit, which is already light, and sometimes skate shoes, and I never find them to be comfortable when walking long distance, which I walk a lot. Even standing still in those shoes, the non-boost shoes, I find I have heel fatigue. So I was always intrigued when I went to Adidas stores and they have like the boost technology demonstration, where they have normal sole and boost sole, and there's two balls. Pause. When there's two metal balls and you drop on each sole, and you see that the one the ball super mega ball, and you see that the ball that's dropped on boost sole bounces back higher. And I've always wondered, does it have really anything to do with the comfort of the shoes when you really wear them? Then I tried on an Ultra Boost, and boom, it's like I never wanna go back to any other shoes that is not boost. It's that comfortable. Like when you stand, it's like you're always bouncing on a mini trampoline. There's this subtle bounce that keeps your foot relaxed, and I can walk like all day without being fatigued in boost. If you've never tried on a boost sole before, I suggest you go to your nearest Adidas store and try on an Ultra Boost. Okay, that being said, Ultra Boost is the most comfortable shoes I've tried, and even more comfortable than the Yeezys, because the Yeezys, true, it's got boost sole inside, but it's also covered with something for the aesthetic. It's not really purely 100% boost. And with this particular shoes, the toe box kinda squeezes your toes a little bit. Speaking of squeezing your toes, when buying a Yeezy 350 V2, everybody I've seen online suggests that you go half a size up. But when I look at the reviews of this mono pack, they say, oh, like Adidas changed the material, you don't have to go half size up anymore, it's now true to size. So it's like, what now? So I've always been a guy that like prefers bigger shoes rather than too tight of a shoes. So with this, I ordered half size up anyway. So I was waiting for it to come, and when it came in, I tried them, and I find it still too tight. So maybe I wish I might have gone like a full size up, because as I've mentioned, the toe box is kinda suffocating a little bit. Okay, to come to a conclusion, what I really like about these shoes are the skeleton is so organic looking. It kinda looks like muscles, like the fiber. Oh, I know what it looks like. It looks like Majin Buu's house, the Fat Buu in Dragon Ball Z. That's what it looks like. And that's kind of cute. Okay, with the skeleton inside, I think it allows you to play with your socks choice a little bit. You can show off your socks. And also, me living in Thailand, I need my shoes to be as breathable as possible. So it's got holes everywhere. It's super breathable. But I wouldn't wear these without socks. because as I've said, this material can be abrasive on your skin. So maybe I'll wear like a thin socks, no show socks, sometimes like high socks. So in the end, will I keep this or will I resell this to some people in other continents? Because these are Asia Pacific exclusive. The answer is both. I've got one pair here, I've got one pair already worn. So thank you very much for watching this video, and please consider liking or subscribing. And if you are interested in seeing my review of Yeezy Boost 380 Alien Blues, don't forget to subscribe so you will not miss it when the video comes out. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.